Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn a new grammar topic. Steigerungsformen von Adjektiven. Though the name seems a new one, it is a regular topic which you have already studied in the standard 7. That means degrees of comparison. Now we are going to learn degrees of comparison. Ein adjective had dry formen. In every language, every adjective has three forms. Which are those forms? Positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive is the Grund form of the adjective. That means the basic form of the adjective. It remains same. Comparative form is used whenever there is a comparison between two things or two people, and superlative form is used whenever there is a comparison among more than two people or things. So today we are going to learn positive, comparative and superlative forms.
Now let's see examples of positive, comparative and superlative degree. The first example is of positive degree. The sandwich is lecker. Here lecker is the Grund form of adjective. That's why it is in the same form. Der Hamburger is leckerer als the sandwich. This is the example of comparison, comparative. Here comparison is there between hamburger and sandwich. That's why whenever there is a comparison between two things, we always use comparative degree. Then the pizza is am leckersten. Here there is a comparison between sandwich, burger and pizza. That's why there is a comparison among more than two things. That's why here superlative degree is used. So first is the example of positive, second is the example of comparative, and third is the example of superlative degree. Now let's see how we form positive, comparative and superlative forms. In positive, the adjective remains as it is, that is the Grund form. If you remember the example, the sandwich is lecker. There is no ending, nothing change in the lecker. So it is the main form, Grund form. In case of comparative, er is added to the adjective. Whenever er is added to the adjective, it becomes the comparative form of the adjective. And in case of superlative, am plus adjective and plus sten is added. Whenever sten is added to the adjective, it becomes the superlative form of the adjective. But here I have given two things. One thing is sten and one thing is esten. Now when we have to add esten in to the adjective, whenever adjectives end with d, t, s, double s, etc., sch, z, tz and x, whenever the adjectives are ending with these letters, you have to add esten in case of superlative form. Just keep this in mind. We will see the examples of the same also. This is the example of that superlative form. Net is the adjective which is ending with T. So whenever it is ending with T, we have to add ESTN in case of superlative. Now let's read these examples. Simon is net. Net is the Grund form as it is. Tina is netter als Simon. Er is added to the adjective so that it becomes the comparative form. Als means than. Tina is nicer than Simone. And Martina is am nettesten. Now here in the third sentence there is a comparison among all students in the class. And among all students, Martina is the most nice person. That's why it is am nettesten, superlative degree, and e is added. ESTEN is used in case of superlative here. I hope it is clear now. Now let's move ahead. Here I am showing you the few examples of adjectives which end with d, t, s, double s, etc., sch, z, tz, x. How it changes in case of superlative form. Bright, bright means broad. Brighter, the normal comparative form. I'm brightesten, ESTEN, okay, is added. Juicer, it is ending with HZ, ER is added, so juicer. I'm juicesten, here also ESTEN is added. White means far. Whiter is the comparative form, ER is added. I'm whitesten, here ESTN is added. Hupsh means pretty. ER is added in case of comparative, Hupsher. I'm Hupschesten, ESTN is added. Loud, louder, I'm loudesten. Loud means loud. So these are few examples which I have shown you in order to understand when to add ESTN to the superlative form. Okay. So let's read this example and then we'll go ahead. Bright, brighter, I'm brightesten. Zeus, Zeuser, I'm Zeusesten. White, whiter, I'm whitesten. Hupsh, Hupsher, I'm Hupschesten. Loud, louder, I'm loudesten. Now let's go ahead. Now we will see einsilbige Adjektive. Einsilbige Adjektive bedeutet adjective which has only one syllable. Syllable is syllable, means A, E, I, O, U. Arm, it is einsilbige. One syllable is there. So umlaut is added. A changes into A umlaut. So it becomes ermer, umlaut plus ER. Both the things should be done. ER will also be added, but umlaut will also be added in comparative as well as in superlative. So arm, ermer, am ermsten. Jung, it is also einsilbige, one syllable. So junger, umlaut is added. U has changed into U umlaut in case of comparative as well as superlative. Junger, am jungsten. Gross. Now remember gross as an exception, students. Gross is ending with HZ, but it comes in this category einsilbige, and the superlative form of gross is different. Here instead of STEN or ESTN, only TN is used. Please remember the superlative form of gross as a special one. Just keep this in mind. Okay. So gross, grosser, am grossten. Kurs, kurzer, am kurzesten. Here ESTN is added because it is ending with Z. That's why purposely I have taken both the example gross and kurs. Both the examples I have. Gross, please remember as an exception, and if it is a kurs, umlaut will also be added in case of superlative as well as ESTN is also added. Both the things you have to note in case of superlative. So I will read this degrees once. Arm, ermer, am ermsten. Jung, junger, am jungsten. Gross, grosser, am grossten. Kurs, kurzer, am kurzesten. Hope this is clear. Okay, let's go ahead. Adjective mit ending EL und ER. In case of adjective which have EL and ER in that adjective, they also undergo a transformation. What is that transformation? We'll check. Now dunkel, here you can see it is ending with EL. In case of these adjectives ending with EL or ER ending, they change only in case of comparative form. In superlative there is no change. Instead here we add ER, but this earlier E which comes before L, that goes, that should be removed, that should be omitted. So the spelling becomes dunkler, DUNKLER. Okay, and superlative form is as usual, STN is added, am dunklesten. No change in the superlative form, it changes only in comparative. Same with toyer. Toyer is ending with ER. So this E before R needs to be removed, and the comparative form will be TEURER. So it becomes toirer. And superlative form once again remains the same. Sten is added. Am teuersten. Now sauer. Sauer means angry. It is ending with er. So instead of this e before r, this e should be removed and it becomes saurer, saurer, and am sauersten. So you have to keep in mind das e verliert man, verlieren is lose, by comparative von Adjektiven mit Endung el and er. Whenever adjectives end with el and er, that e before l or r should be removed in case of comparative. This change happens only in case of comparative. Just keep this in mind. Now, unregelmäßige Adjektive. There are few adjectives which are irregular adjectives. They take absolutely different comparative form, absolutely different superlative form. So, let's see those adjectives. Good, besser, am besten. Good, better, the best. In English also it changes absolutely different. Gern, lieber, am liebsten. Gern means likely. Lieber is more likely and am liebsten is most likely. Viel, mehr, am meisten. Na, näher, am nächsten. Now here I have purposely put this in red font because here this extra c is added in case of nächsten. So you have to remember this as a special one. Na, näher, umlaut is added because it is einsilbige, it is fine. But this nächsten here, umlaut and c is also added. Clear? Now in case of hoch. In case of hoch, this c is removed in case of comparative. Umlaut is added because of einsilbige, but c should be removed and it becomes höher. Hoch, höher, am höchsten. So these are the special ones, irregular adjectives which you have to keep in mind. So I repeat these adjectives. Gut, besser, am besten. Gern, lieber, am liebsten. Viel, mehr, am meisten. Nah, näher, am nächsten. Hoch, höher, am höchsten. So I hope these irregular adjectives are also clear in your mind. Now let's see how to make the positive, comparative and superlative form. We marked man Vergleich. First, let's understand about positive degree. How to make the positive degree? Heute ist es so warm wie gestern. Today it is so warm as yesterday. So wie is used in case of positive degree because we are showing that both the things are at the same level. Heute and gestern, the warmth is at the same level. So it is used so wie. One more example is heute ist es genauso warm wie gestern. Genauso wie means exactly as warm as yesterday. There is no difference. Heute ist es nicht so warm wie gestern. Nicht so wie can also be used for positive, not so warm as yesterday. And heute ist es fast so warm wie gestern. Fast is almost. It is almost so warm like yesterday. So positive degree is formed by using so wie, genau so wie, oder nicht so wie, oder fast so wie. In positive degree, the adjective remains the same as it is the Grund form of the adjective. I hope it is clear. Now let's move ahead. Comparative. Now how to form the comparative degree? Now the first one is Max is dicker als Peter. There is a comparison between these two boys, Max and Peter. Max is fatter than Peter. So er is added to the adjective and als is used for than. Fatter than Peter. Peter is grosser als Max. It is taller. Peter is taller than Max. So both the way it has been used and er is added to the adjective And als is used whenever you want to show that with whom you are doing the comparison. It is also okay if you write Max is dicker. That means he is fatter. But than whom? We are not telling. If we want to write specifically, then als is used for than. Is this clear? Now let's see how to make the superlative form. Rudi lauft am schnellsten. This is Rudi and he is running the fastest. Am schnellsten. Am is used for the. In English, the fastest. He runs the fastest. The means am here in German and sten is added to the adjective. Now the second sentence is Rudi is der schnellster Läufer. Whenever we want to specify that he is the fastest runner, whenever there is an article before adjective as well as there is a noun after adjective, in that case you are not supposed to use am. You have to do according to adjective endungen. There will take e because it is nominative one. So nominative masculine, it will take e in definite. So whenever there is, once again I repeat, whenever there is an article before adjective and noun after adjective, you have to remove am and you have to do according to adjective declination. Now the third example is Rudi is der schnellste. Here also it means he is the fastest, but here it is understood that either man is there or a Läufer is there or a Junge is there. Something is meant there and we assume that it is meant because article is used. So whenever there is an article, you have to remove am. This thing you have to keep in mind. This is the common mistake which the students do. Rudi is am schnellsten Läufer. Läufer is given here. Maybe sometimes there is also given or not given. Anyway, if not given, then schnellster you can add according to adjective declination. But whenever noun is given after the adjective, after the blank, you are not supposed to write am. This is very common mistake. That's why please keep this in mind. Okay. Now adjective declination in comparative and superlative. This according to adjective endungen table. Ich habe ein großes Auto. Here it is the normal sentence. I have a big car. But if I am comparing my car with my brother's car, I will use the adjective declination with comparative. Aber mein Bruder hat ein größeres Auto. Größer is the comparative form and as ein is used. If you remember, ein is, whenever ein is there are two options, er or es. Auto is neutral, so here es should be used. So whenever ein is there or whatever is the article, according to that adjective endung you have to do. Now the third example is wir fahren mit dem schnellsten Zug. Here them is given. We are traveling by the fastest train. So here article is there. Even Zug is used. Noun is there. So we will use superlative. Am will be removed. And according to them you have to do the adjective ending. You have to do the adjective declination. Such examples rarely come in the exam. But it's better if you know it. So you have to first, in such cases, you have to first decide with which degree form will come, positive, comparative or superlative. Accordingly, if required, you have to put the adjective ending. Okay. Otherwise, it will be simple without adjective declination. That will be very easier for you. So I hope that this topic is clear in your mind. Now, after this, we will write the notes in CW.